Whoever is doing the bending, because he will be bent.
Man, that's
He
hilarious.
is not the Avatar. He will be bent.
And welcome to another grand episode of Dots and Lines. We're here to talk all things nerddom. That means everything anime, manga, comics, and like I said, everything in between. So please introduce yourselves, fellas, so we can get started.
Hello, it's your boy, me, Connell, your friendly neighborhood Renaissance man. I do all the things with all the stuff.
Hello, friend. It is Mr. Sniffles, Digga Des. His name is Desmond.
And I am Grayson Red, a big old nerd. And before we start talking about anything else, everyone must know tomorrow is the first Saturday of May. Do you guys know what that means?
Justin Timberlake.
Free Comic Book Day. Yes,
Ooh,
Free Comic
free
Book
books.
Day. Free Comic Book Day is back with a vengeance, a little bit different because Diamond doesn't have a destructive monopoly on the culture anymore, but back nonetheless. We've got a whole bunch of books from a whole bunch of people. Just want to remind everybody about that. We'll talk about it more later on, but Free Comic Book Day. Bring your kids, bring your friends, bring someone random, bring them a book. Maybe they get interested. All right?
Mm-hmm.
I want a destructive monopoly on something.
No, you don't.
I don't
All
want
right. Let's talk about One Piece. One Piece, guys. The block, they're leaving the block empire. Thank God. I am so over this part of Elbaf. I didn't like it when I read it, and I don't like it now. Okay. I literally fell asleep during the middle of the episode and I wasn't that tired. It
Mm.
it's cool. It's whatever. It's cool. Look at the hijinks and the straw hats. I never cared about making sure we get pre-time skip vibes. I never cared about making sure we showed more of the straw hats personalities. I know their personalities. Put them in like interesting situations, not things where you're easily going to get out. How do y'all feel though?
I'm waiting for the thing to happen, but it looks like we might not get the thing for like 2 years at this
We're
pace.
not.
So
We're not. It's a chapter per episode. It's insanity.
I don't get it. I mean, I get it, but like, you know what? This part isn't for me. So, and that's okay, and that's fine.
And that's okay. Like this part of the story isn't lighting anybody on fire here. I think that's not a secret. I don't think it's a controversial opinion.
Yeah.
The Straw Hats, they beat the dog crap out of the fake sun god because they find out it's just one giant room, which is part of the Elbaf kingdom. So he's making believe that he's the sun god, which is like, oh, cool, funny gag. It's just an opportunity to wank everybody and show how cool they are. You get everyone do like signature attacks. You get to have Nami use Zeus. But we didn't need to spend what 3, 4 episodes to do this. Like
Damn,
I
has it
appreciate
been four already?
it's been at least 3. I don't know, I'm losing count. I think it's 4. No, it
I
doesn't
think
matter.
this is episode 4. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Listen, as much as I appreciate the moments of really good animation, there's still a lot of scenes where it's slow, just panning on a still image and everyone just zooming in on people's faces. Like you're not fooling me with the okey doke. I've watched you guys for 20 years.
Oh, moving JPEGs, one would say.
Yeah, as one would say, a wise man would say.
Mm.
We got some really cool moments with Luffy. He's using part of his body for Gear 4. Awesome. It was awesome in the manga. It's awesome here. But I do want to talk about this one gag when Luffy says out loud, hate to leave, but it's time to get out of the Block Kingdom. And I have never felt so connected to Zoro in my life because he calmly but annoyingly says, finally. It's been a month. We're good.
It's crazy.
Yeah.
In real
When
time.
this happened in the manga, I was just as deeply as like, all right, I don't know why this feels like filler.
Exactly. It feels like filler. Some of this stuff does kind of come up in the most tangential way possible, like who's behind the mask and what everyone was doing, where, blah, blah, blah. You could completely take out this part of the story and the story would be just fine.
Yeah, nothing changes if you take this part out.
None of the big story beats.
Yeah, high key
I guess
annoying.
technically you have to separate them. You don't even have to separate them, so it doesn't matter. We'll get to it later on. But you didn't
Yeah,
have to do it like this. You didn't have to do it for a month in the manga. You didn't have to do it a month in the anime. I'm glad we're going to get to the actual meat of the story. Praise
Yeah.
God.
So Loki, right? Is that what's next?
Essentially,
Is that okay?
essentially.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Should I have said manga spoilers? I'm trying to figure out like what I know.
Bro, it's been
If that
over a
has
year. No, 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 no,
okay.
no. It's been over a year. He's in the opening. If you guys are mad that we talk about Loki being in the show, God bless you. I don't even know how you could avoid that and watch the show.
yeah.
Word.
It's high key one of those things where like, yes, it's a spoiler, but also like, no.
It's so blatantly put out there. There was a huge teaser image of him just sitting with that iconic image of him sitting and Luffy getting towered over while he's chained up. Like
Yeah,
he's in
no.
the opening.
Yeah, yeah. Word.
Yeah. And plus, it's been out for mad long, so
Yeah, bro.
it's not like we talking about a chapter that came out last Sunday. That'd be like, all right.
Yeah, bro. Speaking of which, you leakers need to stop it. Get some help.
Yeah.
Scans is hurting the culture, man.
Goodness
Dog,
gracious.
I got spoiled for the thing that is currently happening accidentally. I was just scrolling on Facebook and it was like the image, and I was like, oh,
For
this is
One
cool.
Piece?
Oh no. Yeah.
Okay.
Which is like,
Oh man,
for what?
I remember the Gojo versus Sukuna fight. We won't spoil that because there's some psycho that just hasn't seen what happens there. I got spoiled during the big image on Twitter.
I'm about to say
Like,
I know it's Twitter. 100% Twitter.
bro, not an hour after it came out in Japan. I was like, whoa, bro.
Threads is pretty bad with it too, actually. Threads don't waste
Threads
no
is pretty
time,
bad.
actually. They might even get
No.
it before it even come out, actually.
That's
Crazy.
hilarious.
Oh, that's definitely happened on Twitter. There's stuff that hasn't been released yet because I believe they released their stuff in the magazines on Wednesday. There's stuff that comes out Tuesday. I'm like, there's no way that the people in Japan have read this yet. There's no way.
So that means they like inside spoiling stuff.
Bro, spoiling the East is crazy.
It's insanity.
It's one of those things where like you don't have to do that. You don't have to.
What's the benefit to
From
you?
it. Yeah, you're not really profiting from this.
You know, in
Yeah,
Japan, they
it-
started
like-
arresting people for like putting up scans and stuff.
I was just
Like
about to bring it
actively
up.
arresting people. Yeah.
Like the dude in who leaked the Avatar movie. That man looking at 5 to 7 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, he's cooked. He's cooked. He was tweeting. He's an idiot. Like if I was him, even though it really wouldn't have mattered, I would have deleted my Twitter immediately once it got like 3 million interactions. Like, oh hell no.
Or make a burner account. If you're gonna put it out, make a burner account. Don't use your main account to do crime. Like what the fuck is wrong with you?
Psycho.
Shout out to Janet Jackson and whoever's doing the bending because he will be bent. He is not the Avatar. He will be bent.
Oh my god. Oh, so you do hit the bend. Hey man, let's get to Witch Hat, man. Let's get to Witch Hat.
That boy Desmond cooking again.
He's cooking. He's cooking.
So
what a phenomenal
such a good
episode.
Series. Yeah.
Yeah.
What a
Witch Hat is my
phenomenal
vote for anime of the year right there. And I love JJK, but this beautiful.
It's very good. It's very good. Real quick synopsis. The girls figure out how to distract the dragon using the idea of Tetia's spell. It's just a sandy little cloud that kept her and Coco warm real quick. They expand it through a whole bunch of shenanigans. They get the dragon distracted in the soft, sandy cloud, and hijinks ensues. Keyfree has to save the day. Let's talk about it.
So for me, this episode does a great job of balancing like whimsy and utter absolute chaos.
Yeah.
Because like the whole thing with the dragon is so whimsical. It's like, oh, we had this terrifying dragon. We're gonna make it feel relaxed, and it's not going to attack us. Like that is something only a child would think of, and it fucking works.
Crazy enough to work.
Yep,
it works.
Yeah. It was awesome how the team came together. It was Coco's idea. Well, it was Coco's idea to use the spell, and then you have to use Agate's ingenuity to make the spell actually work, and then have
Repetitive.
Riche. Yeah,
Yeah.
and Riche has to draw fast. It was a true team effort to make this happen. It was like, oh
It's a,
man, everyone played
it's
a
a
role.
chain link.
Yeah, for sure.
For
Speed
that's
3 and shit.
dope.
Yeah.
Shout out to the Yu-Gi-Oh reference.
Yeah. But like the way
And
that sorry.
no, go ahead, go ahead.
No, I'll say like the way they put the spells together to build a bigger spell, which is something that Coco had been experimenting with before, as we saw in the episode with the flower, where she was like, all right, I can't draw it on myself, but if I draw it on a sail and if I draw it down, it'll push it up. Right. So
Hmm.
she's learning the fundamentals of magic almost accidentally, but kind of not, because this is kind of just who she is as a person. And it goes and it speaks to like the overall world, where it's like, I get why magic is banned, because if somebody like Coco was like a bad person, it'd be curtains, it'd be raps for everybody.
People be cooked. People be cooked.
Yeah.
Well, let's talk about being cooked because boy, it went from real bright to real dark. Uh, they break the seal that's separating them from the real world or whatever because they're in don't forget they're in a false dimension.
Yeah.
They're not in the town that Kiefer's in. That's why Kiefer can't find them. By breaking the seal, the whole bunch of wind goes up, the air pressure goes crazy, and of course the dragon is like, "What the fuck's going on?" And the dragon is about to eat them alive. I just want to make note. I took this image specifically because I love Coco, but man, she's a fuck up. Just no survival instincts.
Yeah.
I don't think
Everyone's
she's the
looking
one who
around.
erased the seal. That was
Well, she did
Setsuria.
not. She did not. She did not. She did not. But everyone's looking around because this is a dangerous, violent situation.
Look
And
at that
look at how
smile.
peaceful she is. Look, this is awesome. And
Yeah.
Agate has to be like, "What are you doing? Get down."
There is a nuke on the
The
field. What?
field.
Focus. Lock in.
That's funny.
I think
Look at her.
it was
Yo, and she
Pure
was
ecstasy.
Yo, right? But you see, like, that's what I'm saying with like the mix of whimsy and chaos. This image literally personifies whimsy
that
and chaos all in
100%.
one.
There's a dragon behind you. Anyway,
Mm-hmm.
Agate saves her, which is a really great character moment for her. Like, oh,
Yeah.
even though I don't like this girl, I don't want her to die. And to the point where, Agate puts herself in mortal danger. She herself is about to die trying to save this muggle blood she barely likes.
Muggle blood is crazy.
Uh, this was all animated incredibly well, by the way. The sequencing, the lighting, the shading,
Yeah.
everything. The crazy perspective from her eyes going back out, looking as she's
Yeah.
about to fall down.
Yeah.
A masterpiece. But of course, our zesty king comes through to save the day. Let's talk about my man's aura here, because my goodness.
Dog. The fact that when he entered the literal domain expansion, when
Yeah.
dog, I got literal chills.
Yeah, he was on go immediately. He was on go
Man,
immediately.
I'm saying it now, man. 4 episodes in, fuck all the bullshit. I'm more endeared with the characters in this than JJK. And I don't give a fuck what anyone says. The main character actually feels like a main character, you know. I don't to start off there, the sensei, silver haired, in between character. He's we're gonna talk about that at the end, but yeah, just or alone, this scene right here, like making the dragon, saving,
Agate.
Yeah.
yes, there we go.
Yo, this sequence was bananas.
Yeah, even the way that he uses his silk shoes is crazy. He has just more finesse than clearly any of the other girls. He's dipping, dodging. The way he flew in, I don't know if we peeped it, but he flew in and hit the dragon in the face with the silk
Mm.
shoes. Flew off, grabbed her,
Yeah.
stabilized himself, flew up, and said, "All right, now I'm gonna need my hands."
But you also see him like kind of shifting his feet to
Yes.
control his propulsion in a direction that he's going in. Because they only go in one direction. They only go straight.
Yeah, he's got more finesse, dog. He has more finesse. He's one of them ones. He is a
Yeah.
master at his craft. This is where things get wicked, though.
Yeah, seeing him in real time be like, I need my hands, hold on tight, hold up.
So he basically breaks the surface, goes above the clouds, but between the barrier, whatever, blah, blah, blah. Okay, cool. First off, he's just styling on him at this point. The artists, the animators, they didn't need to do all this. This isn't necessary, but thank God you did. Yeah. Holy, how much aura can you have before the clap? But here's the thing. Here's the thing. This isn't even the clap. Just a little warning shot. Because my boy summons his own dragon. What the fuck is this?
Judgment Dragon, one would say.
That's Crimson Nova. That's cute shit right there.
Crimson Nova.
Yeah. I could never beat that card too.
That was a good card. It was a really good card. The scale of this is crazy.
Yeah.
Bro, we thought the girls were like ants compared to this. Look how big. How do you even think to draw this or to create something that could create this?
He already had it loaded. He showed up with, like, he already had it tucked. All he did was up it. Like, it was already on him because all he did was finish the circle.
It puts in perspective, there's really levels to this because we've only seen like rudimentary stuff. You know, the petrification spell is like cool, but it's like you can easily avoid that. You know, silk shoes, flying with a kite, that's cool, blah, 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 blah. Oh, we can just drop nukes.
This is why magic is illegal. This is why.
No, it's like, okay, no, I get it. Now ban it.
Yeah.
Permaban.
Ban list.
All right. No restriction. No semi-limit. Ban. Immediately.
Dog, that joint is crazy. Like, not only the parting of the clouds and like the music direction is also god tier.
Yeah.
For a part that I'll get into later, because that's also like spooky, but like when he parts the clouds, the music like swells and then stops.
Yes. You have to really take in the moment. It really draws you in. It's supposed to be stunning. I was watching this. I read this. So I really shouldn't be like this astounded. But I watched this and was like, oh, what is this? It's insane.
Yeah. And also the fact that the next shot was the dragon being like, oh, nah, chill. What are you doing?
Bro?
Like the dragon ran away.
Yeah. Fam. You ever try to run away from your mom and you know you're cooked? So you're really just running out of like instinct instead of like logic?
Fight or flight kicked in.
Fight or flight kicked in, and it didn't help much. Dragon still got cooked.
Dumb.
Yeah, this is the man who told Coco, like, hey, why don't you try to make some spells, you know, with fun in mind. There was nothing fun about this.
I mean, there was fun, you know. I think Kiefer might be so like this does remind me of a JJK moment. The first time we saw like Gojo might be the villain of the story. Like Gojo might be the bad guy when he was what he did to the tree person.
Yes, he's definitely sadistic.
Yeah, he squished it with his aura. Like this gives me the same like.
Desmond. It was a literal curse. He should destroy it with malice.
Yeah, it's like you guys, all that whimsy is hiding a psychopath.
A psychopath.
I'm just saying, man. I'm just saying. But nah, the characters are definitely more endearing though. Like I hope we can just not only me agree with that, right?
I love Coco. I think Reze is cute. Yeah. I think Tetia is adorable and bubbly. But I definitely relate to more of the characters in JJK.
Yeah.
Relating and endearing aren't the same.
Well, they're not.
They're synonymous though, because if he relates to them, that means they're endearing to him.
No, I can relate to someone that hate them.
Yeah,
I can relate to someone that absolutely hate them. I don't know. I'm a softie when it comes to like just like little super pause, but like young children. You know what I'm saying? I have 2 kids.
Yeah. We're being adults about this right now.
Yeah. You know, what the joke's about, but You know, I see Nirvana like being a cute little girl, my daughter, and trying to figure stuff out in the house. And like when I see other little girls, you know what I'm saying, in this anime, like try to figure things out, I'm like, oh, I hope you make it because
No,
things are
that's
trying to kill
true.
you.
Yeah, because JJK is more, they are way older than the cast are here. So that, you're right about that for
Yeah,
sure.
Yuji is depressed. He is battling
Yes.
depression.
Listen, I've been a Yuji. Oh
Yeah,
man, I've been a Yuji. Oh man, I've
yeah,
been a Yuji. I relate to Yuji. I hope my daughter never relates to Yuji.
yeah.
Okay.
His big homie got locked up. His other big homie dead. His other big homie hand gone, so he not in the field no more. Like,
He's living
what you
with
about to say
constant
in the field?
survivor's guilt.
Yeah,
He's MC C.
He's what?
MCC.
He's MCC. There's MCA, which is Gojo,
Oh
MCB, which would
God.
be Yuta, and he's MCC.
Well,
Mm, Until you get to
so
Modulo.
yes and no. So Yuji is MCA. No, Yuji is MCB. Yuta is MCA. Gojo is not in that category because Gojo is exempt from everything because the rules don't apply to Gojo.
With the sole
So
exception of Satoru Gojo.
the sole exception Satoru Gojo.
Speaking
Yeah.
of Gojo, Zesty Gojo broke the rules of anime once again. Brother, when you hear the music play, the episode is over. Except for when this nigga starts staring at you.
Dog.
That gave me chills. That was a great musical number. The music was swelling. People are hopeful. He's talking to the Ink Master or whatever, and he said,
Right.
"You're not going to tell a soul," and that shut everything down. And the music didn't start playing after that. The music just stopped mid spell.
Me and my son were both tearing up at Coco's moment right before this when she's like, "I'm so grateful for you guys. I love all you guys. I'm so sorry." Da 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 da. And then it got dark
real quick.
He said, "I gotta report this." He said, "Don't you dare."
Yeah,
and I bet you he didn't. And I bet you he didn't. I know.
Yeah, we gotta have Winter. We gotta have Winter back because now I want to know, like, is it a separate ink? What's going on?
Oh, we also missed a part.
We did
where they were exiting the dimension, where the brim hat dude.
Oh yeah, a big part.
Dog. The scene change going from all this majestic color to this deep black and white, and they're just just happy about it. They're like, "Coco, this was a test just for you. I hope you liked it. Just to let you know, this is what the future looks like, and I got a little surprise for you later, and I'm so excited for you." Dog, like the menacing nature of the future setup being set up while the other thing is being resolved. It's just great storytelling.
Masterful storytelling.
It was perfect. And even Coco giving back Titheri's, witch hat and giving her even the outfit, saying, that empowers her. She was without it for the episode, and then meeting back up with the brim hat that literally set up this whole play. And it's like, okay, well, now you a little bit of both now without you even knowing.
I wonder what the brim hat put an emphasis on Coco's hat. So I don't know if that becomes important later or not. But the brim hat
this
was
is why I stopped reading.
Because the brim hat was like, "I got such wonderful things planned for you," and then it pans out to the hat. So I wonder if that's going to be important later. But even just like the overall mystery of we're getting a lot very, very soon, and it doesn't feel forced, right? Because sometimes when you get like anime, and it's just like things are happening. It's kind of like it's what's that anime? Fairy Tale, right? Like it's not good. But then you get stories like this, where like there's a lot.
It might be better than One Piece.
Like, huh?
It might be better than One Piece.
All right, y'all. We're here to talk about Daemons from the Shadow Realm.
Daemons of the Shadow Realm. I'm slowly falling off of this show, and like I want to like it. I want to, but the only reason I want to like it so bad is because of who the creator is. If it was anybody else, I would have stopped watching this.
Yeah, I can agree. things are cool. Real quick synopsis. We've got main character, Yoru, right? Am I tripping? Yoru? Yoru wants to explore some stuff, try to find the person that killed his village. His Daemons help him do it. He gets trapped. Daemons help untrap him. Yeah.
He a menace, bro. He is a hunter.
He's a hunter for sure.
Cool.
He's a hunter for sure. Yeah. It is cool. It's not like it was a bad episode. It's not bad. Yeah. It's just like, all right. So he thinks that he has Asa because he sees her. He can't help but try to slit her throat. It's not her. It's Homeboy's Daemon to the left. We saw a glimpse of it last episode. He uses it to trap things and other Daemons.
It's literally an anglerfish.
It's an anglerfish, yeah. It's an anglerfish. When he gets trapped, they're very casual about it. It is kind of cool to see how confident they are in Yoru. Like, he'll be good. Like, he ain't no bitch. Let's just worry about taking care of these other people. Get him out of here.
They say he rules the night. Out of the day and night of the of the prophecy, he is the night side.
What does that mean?
We're gonna find out eventually.
Yeah, we found out that
I didn't read the manga. They found out that they're bulletproof. That's actually pretty cool because they're like carved to stone. Remember their stone statues? Whoa, nice.
Yeah, but also they're spirits, so why would bullets affect them?
No, Daemons, they can when they're physical, they can be touched. Like we saw them get shot
at. The rabbit
and
was getting his licks.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did up the pole in this episode. They were trying a whole bunch of methods. It's like, all right, so none of these military weapon grade is gonna work. Let's get the Daemon on him. And Right was getting chipped up by a literal rabbit. The choice of Daemons in this show so far have been really traditional Japanese. I can't wait to see it go a little bit more like nuke. Maybe half nuke.
Amaterasu in them.
I need to see a pair of just nukes. I'm sure we'll see it.
We'll see Tsukuyomi eventually.
Yeah. I wonder if it'll get that deep, but I don't know. I'm just kind of like.
Yeah, I'm waiting for This was the final scene. Like he wants to make a call using Homeboy's phone that orchestrated the killing of his village. Okay. See where it goes.
What happened in Full Metal Alchemist by this time?
I don't know.
4?
I don't want to even think about Full Metal Alchemist too much because
the comparison is just not even that wouldn't even
bad.
No. So I'm not comparing it in a sense of how do I word this? I'm not comparing it in a sense of like this should be here because this was here. I mean more so like the subject matter. We got it a lot sooner and it was a lot heavier up front.
Yeah, right? For sure.
So we got a lot more story. And it was still draped in like
But this is 4 or 5 right now. I believe it's 4, right?
I believe it's 4.
Yeah. So we got a lot more mystery up front, but we still had this deeply overarching story, still leveled with like this perfect balance of like this world is fun and there's stuff happening, but then there's also like this deep, dark secret that's going on. And the power system was a little different too. But
this is.
I do think this is funner than Full Metal Alchemist, though. This is way funner.
I'm gonna say the 5th episode was. 4th episode was Shao Tucker.
Yeah, it was way darker. This is the good and bad of having someone this great do another series. We're saying we're not comparing, but like we just compared episode for episode.
Yeah, unfortunately.
So I'm trying my best to just like stay positive.
That was dark matter, but it didn't like really like overall plot wise like what I'm saying really mean too much of anything. It's just a meme, really.
I mean, it was a great deal of world building because the second time that we saw the lengths that state alchemists are willing to go to keep their license and human experimentation, which is super illegal. And it's the first time we saw the parallel between somebody who is in the system versus like Ed and Al, who are out of the system.
Now they're in the system too.
getting a look at what happens with human experimentation and why it's illegal.
God
Yeah.
bless this Arthur. She's never going to be able to escape Full Metal.
No, it's so good. It's so
Okay.
good because she did all that in one episode. Like,
Yeah.
you know, some artists spend an entire series trying to get one point across.
Yeah, she probably did that because the way that episodes run, it's like 2 to 3 chapters. She did that probably 2 or 3 chapters in the manga. Oh.
Yeah, and still
But
kept good, excellent pacing. But Daemons is still okay.
It just hasn't have it. Yeah, it just hasn't had its hook moment
Yeah.
yet.
It's not bad by any standard of measurement. I'll say it's not bad. So,
yo, God bless this show. God bless this show, man.
That shit fighting for his life right now. But that's the problem when you make
Yes.
something really, really great.
I mean, that's just it's a little hyperbole with the anime view of it. I mean, it's 4 episodes, bro. We just talked about how 4 episodes of One Piece, like a cool, like biggest IP is. I mean, yeah, it's received bad, like within that 4, but like we don't know if people are like feeling the same way as we are with this.
Real quick sidebar before we get to your get to Wistoria. I feel so sorry for One Piece truthers sometimes because they have to like hold this like imaginary line that everything in One Piece is 100% the most amazing thing ever when I know that they know it's not. Like,
yeah, you talk about One Piece like it's a cult.
Man, sometimes
That's how they treat
when you
it.
go online, it's
That's
crazy.
really
And
how
I'm a
they
One
treat
Piece
it.
fan. It's crazy. Like, you know, people complain about sometimes. I said earlier in the show, like, oh, we need pre-time skip vibes back. And we get it, and it's like not as good as you remember because you were like 15. And people are like, isn't this awesome? And it's like actually not that awesome.
No, it wasn't.
Not
It wasn't
really.
that good.
I don't like to meander around for chapter on chapter on chapter and have booger jokes. Like,
yeah, it's like those. Have you ever, like, as an adult, have you gone back and drank those like barrel juices, the little 25-cent joints from the
yes,
corner
I
store?
have, and they're not that great. They're not as good as
This
they
just makes
look.
my stomach hurt.
Well,
You think like looking at it through a lens of nostalgia, which is one of the reasons why One Piece has lasted as long, is because a lot of its fans are us who grew up with it, and now we're sharing that with our kids. It is kind of like a cult.
100% a little bit of cult. It's a little culty. It's a little
it's
culty.
been like a quote, but I don't know.
All
I
you
mean, like
niggas
I said,
lied to me and said that Fishman Island is a great arc. God bless you. I know the truth.
All praise Monkey D. Luffy,
The sun god.
our Lord and Savior.
Hit us with some Wistoria.
yeah. Wistoria, sword and wand. We got here Effie because she is the prodigy. She knows her boy Will is in danger now because they're still set tripping with the sky barrier. They know if the Vander Magia or something like that. That's the name of what they call like the 4 or 5 high class mages. And she's one of them. Like I said, she's like the youngest one of all of them. She knows her boy Will is down there in danger. The roommate, Rusty, this is a little bit manga spoilers. This is who is believed to be controlling that person because when they died, they did, crush into ice. That is her spell. So little spoilers there. You could have just fast forwarded 2 seconds from when I said spoiler, and yeah, you would have not caught that. There you go.
All right.
But yeah, in this episode, Will learns his magic is courage. It felt like a little Asta type of like a deal. Like my magic power is never giving up. He turns Super Saiyan and he kills the Archfiend that level up into
the Archfiend is crazy.
Yeah,
is it actually called
what it was. Yeah, I'm just saying
crazy.
that because it looked like a Yu-Gi-Oh like summon skull like Archfiend. Like it was really the copy and paste of that. So he took control of other Archfiends and fused into a bigger one. Phil, you ran the field deck, the Fiend deck. I don't know what a higher tier of Archfiend is other than Seven Skull. You may know, I don't know, but it turned into a bigger one.
Yeah.
Yeah. that's what we got this episode.
Cool.
So turning Super Saiyan.
Super Saiyan killing Archfiends. In the post edit, you
Much.
gotta throw up a photo of the Archfiend and Summon Skull next to each other.
Nah, man, side by side, it's really pretty canny, you know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You gotta throw them up next to each other.
Okay.
This anime,
Summon
like
Skull.
the way you be talking about, makes me want to watch it. I'm not gonna hold you. I might
It's a
really
good, like
tap in.
it might hold your attention. I mean,
Is it
I
an
like
isekai
it.
or is it just straight up fantasy?
No, it's just straight up fantasy.
It's fantasy.
I think we need
I was
more straight
watching-
up fantasy.
The last thing I watched was when he was in the bar. He had to fight that dude, and then like 2 episodes later was a tournament. And I hear
Right.
it turned up right after that. So of course I stopped watching. Of course.
Mhm.
But I liked
Yeah,
it.
pretty
There was no
much.
reason I stopped watching it.
Yeah, well, versus his name is Julius, the ice person that he's fighting in the bar. That was a cool little thing. It's a good anime. I mean, it's really just started because the first season was only like 11 episodes, 12 maybe. So they're right now with this episode all together, it's like 14. So nothing that you can't get done in one sitting if you really wanted to. And yeah, the world, but like I said, it really is like Harry Potter, but anime and shown. Like he's got that hating ass teacher, preventing him from being how he needs to be.
Okay.
R.I.P. Black Snake.
R.I.P. Black Snake. I don't even know what's going on with that, but R.I.P. Black Snake.
Yeah,
No,
just,
nothing. He's just getting killed in the comments. A lot of people are not fans of Cerberus Snake being a Negro. But
Yo,
yeah.
I would never thought.
Yeah, who'd have thunk, right?
Reze
this
art.
shit was shout out to Crunchyroll finally putting it on there.
Yeah.
I got to see it without paying my ticket because my ticket is my subscription every goddamn month. That's what I'm gonna spend my money on.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
That's totally fair.
What'd you think?
It was cool. So I could relate to Denji being like, just sappy and like, every like spoilers for the movie because it's been out for quite some time. So yeah.
Should been out for like a year.
Yeah, almost.
But it finally
Yeah,
hit Crunchyroll, so don't talk about it,
because the Demon Slayer movie took that
Yeah.
long.
No, I
too.
was talking about for the spoilers. It's been out for a year.
Oh, yeah,
for
yeah,
sure,
yeah,
for
bro.
sure.
Yeah.
We still got to say it. But yeah, I mean, he's like, oh, I'm falling for some other chick who's giving him attention, and yeah, he's thinking all of this is real because he's dingy, like he wouldn't know no better, I guess. So from the moment of the when they got caught in the rain, I was like, yeah, this bitch is crazy. Like he pulled up to the coffee shop. And she's just like, oh, you didn't go to school? Like, already knowing that he, like, murders. I'm not really too much in the Chainsaw mess. I don't know if, like, it's publicized in the news that, like, he is this figure or not. I was like, how does she know so much about him? Okay, yeah, but yeah, later on in the movie, it makes sense that she was plotting on him pretty much from the beginning. So, and then she's still like, you know what? Like, a couple of that was real. Like, go ahead and hug me again. Go ahead and bite my tongue out while we kissing. Like, yeah. But yeah.
Can I highlight something for you about the pool scene?
Please.
So her powers are dampened by water.
Right.
So in water, she's weak. So in that moment when she's in the pool with Denji, she's at her weakest, but she still chose to go into the pool naked. Because she is, and it shows her giving, kind of like not giving up, but her kind of falling for Denji in that moment because she's choosing to be vulnerable, like voluntarily. It's like Clark Kent going on a date with a kryptonite necklace. Mm-hmm. Like he's voluntarily making himself weaker to be more vulnerable with this other person.
Yeah, and that highlighted the ending of it too, of him. Like, I didn't even know how they were going to beat her. Really. And he's just putting 1 and 2 together. Like, okay, well, if you're the bomb, devil, and you did have that pool thing with me. Maybe some of this was real. And he remembered, like, you dumbass, you can't use your powers while you're wet, the giggity. And they watch up out of shore. And he's just like, okay, well, let's try it again. Like, I'm gonna be here at the shop for waiting for you. Like, let this be real. So That's yeah. Shout out to Chainsaw
Yeah.
Man. Can't wait for what's after this.
What do you think of it, Justin?
Oh man, I love this movie. It made me almost tear up. Denji is such an interesting character because he's clearly a little feral, but because he's so it's the truth, bro, because he's so feral, what he says is truly what he feels.
All the
There's
time.
not really any ambiguity with him. Having a character that raw, but not trying to be aloof, it's rare. They found a really good balance in between them.
It's dope.
And I also want to say you root for him even though you know he's gonna lose.
Mm.
It
Love
takes a
wise,
lot.
Yeah.
right?
Yes, love wise. Yeah, love wise. But I
Yeah.
think life wise, he loses a lot in life. He
Yeah.
does. He takes a lot of L's personally. He do. You ain't even seen the half of it, bro. But he keeps pushing forward.
Yeah.
Hey
I
man,
would highly suggest. Sorry, what were you saying?
no. I was just gonna say he's just a city rat. You know, like long as I can eat some good food at the end of the day, my life sucks. But you know, I'm cool with it.
He said, "My life sucks." Nah, his life is pretty terrible. It gets
It's real
better,
bad.
but then it gets worse.
Yes,
But
definitely.
I will say, like, Makima might be my favorite. She's my second favorite villain under Aizen,
Mm.
just because she's so fucking menacing all the
That was
time.
cold. That was the way that she, killed Shorty was cool.
Did you
Yeah.
watch the first season, Desmond?
Nah.
You
You
should,
have
man.
to
You
watch
like it
the
a lot.
first season.
You like it a lot. You
So
really
Yeah.
she is a villain throughout.
No, she's not a
Yeah.
villain.
Okay,
will.
okay.
She's his boss.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. She's not a villain, but she's also the greatest weapon Japan has. So it gets deep. It gets deep.
Yes,
It gets
indeed.
deep.
Yeah, I'm gonna rewatch it. I know there's like specials where I could just catch up, but I probably just watch it episodically.
Yeah, it's
Watch the
not. It's like
episode,
what
it'd be great.
24 episodes, if that.
Yeah. You know, I'm just realizing I'm glad they put out this movie because that first season of Chainsaw Man came out like 3 years
It's
ago,
a
didn't
while,
it?
yeah, a while ago, yeah.
Yeah, it took a while, and honestly, if they keep up this, where they just give the arc as a movie, I'm 100% okay with that. If I gotta wait for, because it's only like what is this arc, and then there's one after this with like Santa Claus and shit, which I know is as wild as it sounds, but it's fucking Santa Claus.
Nah, I'm not gonna. They need to. They came out 2022.
Yeah, it took. I think the movie got the movie got delayed though, didn't it?
I don't know.
Yeah,
Don't
but
get me to lie.
yeah, it's like it's this arc, and then there's one more arc after. So it's only two more arcs in the first volume of Chainsaw Man.
Okay.
Listen, man, I'm not gonna lie to
One
you.
Punch Man.
Don't even
No.
talk about One Punch Man.
No, we
That's
don't talk about that.
All that cute shit, man. Okay, they better. That movie's giving them a little bit of grace
Yeah,
because we know how Chainsaw Man Part 2 ends. Y'all really want to make people wait? Okay, we'll talk about something else, bro.
They might not even animate that. We just only gonna animate part 1.
you gotta do part 2, unfortunately.
Yeah, that completes the story, whether people like it or not.
Spoilers, or there might be a part 3.
Adorable.
Not. So they updated the manga volume, where before it was a period and now it's a question mark at the end of it.
I hope that he does do chapter 3, even though from what I've seen on the internet, he's basically just straight up said, "No, I'm done with the story," which is like, all right. I mean, Tatsuki Fushimoto, it's your story.
Yeah,
if you really feel like that's what you, man, that ending is I don't like to join the train of like these are shitty endings. I don't want to say it's shitty, but it's definitely unfulfilling to me.
That's what I'm saying. They be bad. They be bad endings.
I think there's a little bit of. I do think that there is like a little bit of a hate train when a ending isn't exactly the way a fan would want it. But there is some discussion to have about the Chainsaw Man 2 ending because boy,
yeah, sometimes it should be bad because really the ending of part 1 is a good ending. There's no need for a part 2. We don't need a part 2. It ended good.
Just don't even animate it.
No, but once they open up the part 2, it's like okay, you actually have to finish this now.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's like, okay, you've opened up too many cans of worms. We have to,
yeah,
but
but it gets kind of Looney
oof.
Tunes. We're not going to.
Yeah.
Let's pray
Let's
it
talk
never
about
gets
things that
anything.
we like. DC Next Level. We are going to talk about some magical milk.
Oh,
I'm sorry. What the
Zatanna!
fuck did you just say?
Magical milk.
Okay, that's what I thought I
but when
heard.
we
All
talk
right.
about Diana, she's magical milk too. She's got to
She
have a
is.
separate thing. She's got to have a separate thing.
Hmm.
DC Next Level Zatanna issue number 1. Written, drawn, and colored by Jamal Campbell.
One person?
God bless him. You heard me. You see that one word, one last name in the left-hand corner? Written, drawn, and colored by Jamal Campbell.
I
Not
was
him
just about
pulling
to
the J.
praise the
Cole.
color too. Look at the color. I
He's
mean, this is beautiful.
Yeah,
it is
nah, it's
crazy.
crazy. Man really
Uh
pulled a J. Cole. He said, I'm writing, producing, and directing. I'm doing all this stuff. Don't talk
he
to me.
clearly, he
No
clearly
features.
no features. Clearly has a love for the character because if you remember during my Hump Day hauls, I was picking up the book and he did like basically a 6-issue miniseries and he was doing it for this too. He was writing, drawing, blah blah blah. Which was like, oh wow, you cool little passion project. That's what's up. He's
Well, now
essentially
it's
for the
next
most
level.
now it's next level. He's getting a boost in sales, I tell you that much.
Mm.
I read the first issue before it was next level, and I was like, "Oh, this is cool." Like, I collected all the issues, but didn't read them all. Now I'm like very intrigued because this was a pretty good first issue. Per the usual, you slap next level on something, and niggas turn Super Saiyan in the writing booth. I don't know what the fuck's going on.
Would you
Hey,
go
man.
go back and read the other ones, or will they not
I
have
will.
any effect on this one? Okay.
I feel like you could probably pick this up raw, not read anything, but there's some context that I would like to
Giggity.
understand.
Mm. It's a number one, right?
It's a number 1, yeah. This nigga
I love
Desmond
picking.
sick.
I love picking it up raw, man.
Crazy. It's a crazy sentence you just said.
We find out that she's essentially the Sorcerer Supreme of DC. She is the prime magus.
Tracks.
She is magic. She's connected to all magic. Cool. She's doing her thing. A little bit of exposition, but I don't give a fuck because these pages are gorgeous.
That's
What are we looking at
Mm.
here?
That's crazy.
What are we doing?
Because now I want to know if the one I read that one Eisner is the same person too. I don't
Probably
think
not.
so. Yeah, I don't think
The art
so.
definitely is different for sure.
Mm.
It's a straightforward concept for the issue. She protects all people with using her magic and with magic problems. There is a performer in a different realm who gets infected by a spirit of plague, and she
Oh,
has to
no.
try to stop it. It looks crazy. She chases it down. She has her rabbit come out of a hat to stop it in the physical realm so she could go into her spirit and try to stop the spirit from infecting her spirit. I'm trying to hide some of these pages so people go out and read them because this book is so beautiful. I don't want to just give all this art away for free.
Yeah, this book is an art piece.
It's incredible, bro. Incredible.
Oh
So
shit,
while
Javier Rodriguez.
that tracks,
Hmm.
yeah, shout out to Absolute Martian Manhunter.
Mm.
While her pet is fighting on the outside, she is fighting on the inside. She transports her over to her parents. Her parents are calling to her, so it kind of breaks the evil spirit from in her. Blah 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 blah. Power of friendship. I love my family. It's a fun read, and then things get kind of interesting
Real quick,
because
does Susanna's dad look anything like how in the Absolute or no?
no mention of the father.
But he does look like that though, in like
Okay.
mainline.
Yeah, mainline he does, but I don't know what he's up to right now, so I don't want to lie to you.
Maybe they eluded him for a reason. Okay, okay. Damn.
What the hell?
Is that
She's the
Reagan?
prime magus. No, nigga, that's Zatanna.
Oh, nah. I mean, with the color and the it's just
It's a
giving Reagan a little bit.
is Zatanna. She's the Prime Magus. She can hold court with all the damn near celestial beings of Marvel involving magic. By the
That's
way,
crazy.
quick shout out to James Tynion the Fourth. That person to the left of her, the upside down man, I read. Phil, I actually think I read this in your house. Um, this was from Justice League Dark. Great callback. He's like
Yeah,
primordial magic, like the darkest versions of magic,
yeah,
and he's creepy as fuck. Great callback. Shout out to him for having so much influence in DC, considering he doesn't write for them anymore.
yeah.
Nice.
So
They
she
need to
holds
put Raven in
court.
something, man.
She's in Teen Titans. Titans, rather. Ain't nobody reading that shit. I'm gonna keep it a beam with you. No one's reading it. I'm a big Nightwing fan. He's in the book, but I don't want to read it. I read one
Yeah.
issue. I'm good.
That's why they put Jason in charge of the team. Like,
Now it's gonna be Teen Titans. Titans is different.
sure,
Yeah, that's how I feel.
sure.
She holds court because this thing is like we don't know where it comes from. We don't know what it's doing, and they're like, okay, well, Prime Magus, what the fuck are you gonna do? I'm gonna put this in a box and get it the fuck out of here. I'll help it later. There's a person here being infected by it, and we need to get it out of its spirit. They're like, yeah, that's what you should do. The crazy twist and turn is that the CIA is like involved in this.
Why?
Is it crazy?
It's not that crazy. Well, I say CIA, but it's actually a different organization. The
Billionaire? Demon?
No, not this time. I wish I could say that.
Not yet.
Not yet. The U.S. is involved with the occult because they've noticed that 22 to 23 people have been killed or affected this year by occult shit. And they're like, all right, we probably need to get a handle on this before things get worse. And Zatanna has to engage with the U.S. government in some capacity, which is very interesting. I don't know why I never thought of that. Like, yeah, she's a magic user, but she lives in America. Like, all the other superheroes have to answer to something. Why wouldn't she?
Taxes.
Also taxes. Also, this design is fucking sick.
Yeah. This is crazy. This book is bananas.
This book is bananas. It takes you for a wild ride. It's a quick read. There's nothing too crazy complex, but it's so stunning. You do end up staring at the page sometimes.
Yeah.
And the fact that they do all three is wild.
Yeah.
I wonder where Constantine falls in all this.
I kind of want to not see Constantine for a while. I know he'll pop up, but like, we get it. Y'all screw around. Y'all hook back up. They were just fighting next to each other for a DC KO. Like, let him do him.
Yeah. I do want a new Hellblazer book because Constantine is just like, he's one of those characters.
Yeah, no, for sure. That'd be cool. I mean, that'd be cool.
Did they say how long it's going to run for?
Apparently, this is an ongoing, so it's just going to go as long as he feels like doing it, or as long as people keep paying him. I'm putting this on my pull list.
Right.
I was very happy with it. Like, it was actually a kind of breath of fresh air. Like, it's fun, it's a little weird, and I'm just a sucker for beautiful art with a decent story.
I'm about to see if it's already on the Ultra because sometimes they do that. I doubt it, but just checking.
Real quick before we get into the final two topics, I just want to highlight that it is Free Comic Book Day. Once again, guys, I'm obsessed. I love comic books. Comic books are, if you can't tell, a joy of mine. Free Comic Book Day is a day you can take your kids, you can take your friends, you can take a loved one, you can just go by yourself and enjoy the aura of a good comic book shop, okay? It's always good to go to Free Comic Book Day also because they usually have really good deals on the comic books that aren't free, all right? Yeah. A lot of shops have sales that are to die for. They're trying to get rid of a whole bunch of, backlog of stuff, and it's usually stuff that you want or some stuff that you could take to someone else that someone else might want. So go to your local comic book shop, head out there. It's always the first Saturday of May. The first Saturday of May is always Free Comic Book Day. You'll see people walking around in outfits. You'll see a line around the block. You'll see kids literally running around, jumping for joy with a comic book. It's just something good to see. I'm always going to love to see it. And you'll also get a glimpse of some of the biggest events in Marvel or DC or Image or maybe all three. So this year we've got Armageddon Assembles being previewed, and that's going to be the thing that
Marvel.
finally shakes up Marvel, have them act a little right again. And then we've got Image releasing some teaser stuff for the Energon universe, which is, Transformers, Void Rivals, G.I. Joe, that powerhouse. You got a whole bunch of indie stuff left, right, and center that's really intriguing, and just show love to your local comic book shop because they're going to show love back. Always do.
Right.
Good love
I'm going to go. I'm going with my son, and hopefully he acts right because he might actually get something. If he doesn't, then you're only getting the free stuff, buddy.
Real quick, as I was going on the DC Infinite to see if they had it, they don't. But I ran across this Adventures of Superman book of L. Does this have anything to do with my Adventures of Superman?
No,
Show?
it doesn't. Philip Kennedy Johnson is writing that book, and he's basically finishing off what he was doing with the Superman run before the line got shaken up. It's really cool. You'll see a whole bunch of black superheroes.
W to that. I didn't even mean to. Yeah. But now, My Adventures of Superman, they are having a season 3, June 13th. Finally, we got a release date for it. People have been waiting for this for a while. Hey, the picture loaded up. I don't know.
Superman? That is
yes,
Cyborg
it is.
Superman.
Look at homie brain in
fucking kryptonite.
Homie brain in effect. Brain in effect. Okay, Red. I'm gonna rewatch these and get all caught up. Shout out to my boy Mark. He put me on it at first, but yeah, I'm gonna actually get caught up because this looks fire.
It's great, and it's very anime inspired, which is why it's a perfect cross section for us in this show. Everything in between. I'm really excited to see what they do with Superboy because he looks brown, which means it's very possible that he's actually Lois Lane's son, which means, last season we got kind of Vegeta-esque with Supergirl. Are we about to get Trunks?
Legion of Superheroes.
Shout out to the future babies.
I'm just saying, man. I'm very excited for this. I love this show. It was way better than I thought it was going to be. I was so excited when they brought season 2 back basically immediately, but season 3 took longer, probably because Warner Brothers being sold off and a whole bunch of other fuckery. Real quick, we're going to get to Daredevil in a second, but I do want to say the writer of the show said we are technically not signed up for season 4. Please watch this show, and maybe we will be.
Love.
Watch it in HBO Max. If you can watch it on Adult Swim because you have cable still, watch it. Like, I know times are tough and people can't afford all these streaming services. If you have it, the said streaming service, please watch it legally. Like, have it on the background if you already watched the episode, like illegally or something. Like, just watch it because I want to see. I'm speaking selfishly. I want to see the story get finished, and it sounds like they have it at least planned for 4 seasons. So get me to the 4th season, please. I'm back at you, niggas.
No, for real.
To get his John the Young Justice treatment.
I don't want that. I don't want every season after season 2 to be like, will we, won't we?
And that was a gem too.
All right. Let's talk about something more high energy and positive and not dealing with uncertainty with life. Daredevil.
Positive.
Hilarious.
Spoilers.
Daredevil, y'all.
Off the rip. Spoilers off the rip. Spoilers off the rip. we talk about positivity. Wasn't too much of that in this episode because my boy Daniel dead.
Yeah, Daniel's done. He's cooked. Finito. Finished. Let's talk about the whole setup to get him there. He was really about to get that little light-skinned woman murked. Shorty was about to get backdoored, and she has no survival instincts herself. You're just realizing this isn't a safe house. this random like row home in the middle of schmutz fuck Long Island. Oh, this isn't a safe house, BB. Oh, I wouldn't have never guessed.
That's his shorty though, man. Got him
Yeah,
killed, but his love for
well,
her got him killed. But yeah.
his love for her got her killed. Also, him being dumb. Like, he was so busy trying to be part of the life. He could have just kept it to himself that he found the info connecting her to the city without fear. And what was Buck gonna do? Just be like, all right, I guess go home. He's the one that texts him like, yeah, she's the one. And then
Well,
he
not
had to
this.
catch a body.
I mean, what since he planted the false information, like from Buck, whatever the text of it was, I forgot what it was called. But he was gonna want to report after that anyway. Like he kind of already knew it was kind of her anyway, so wasn't
But
really
that's when
much he
you
could do.
lie, my nigga. Just
Yeah.
lie. Just lie and be like, I didn't find anything. Once you tell him you found it, then you have to do something.
Shout out to the Nate advice.
Bro, just cheat. It's okay to lie if it saves a life. I don't care what anyone says. This is just lie. Like, who cares if you lie to fucking Buck? He's a piece of shit. He kills innocent people all the time. Fuck Buck. What type of name is Buck anyway? Nigga, you're British. Get the fuck out of here, Braxton.
W. And then we got Matt Murdock back, like actual attorney at law. That was a W for
That
sure.
was. That was it's crazy just seeing Matt arrive. I gasped, knowing damn well I've been watching him for like a whole season. You know what I'm saying? It was powerful to see him walk back in because he's walking in the lion's den. I know he knew as soon as he walked in, like these niggas are gonna try to kill me as soon as I leave the building.
Well,
And
he
what did they try
wasn't
to
in
do?
the. Yeah, he killed him as they tried to kill him as soon as he
As
left the building.
soon
But
as he
no,
left the
they did.
building.
They didn't have him in the courtroom season one, right? Of Born Again, and not that I know of.
Oh, man, I think
I
I
don't.
don't know. No, he was doing lawyer work for sure because he was working with Black Shorty.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was in the
Okay.
courts in the first season.
Yeah, he was in the courts. Yeah, he definitely
Okay.
was.
But yeah, the absence that definitely felt like it's been a little minute.
Yeah, definitely. Well, he gave up his life as Matt Murdock and went full Daredevil, so we haven't seen this part of him, and it's
Right.
crazy. I said this out loud while watching with my wife. I'm like, I'm really watching a court drama right now, and I'm excited. What the fuck is wrong with me?
It's good television.
It is good television. It's really good television. Oh yeah, we forgot to mention Karen Page is on trial, and if she
Yeah, her
loses,
death
oh, she's cooked. She's cooked.
What is she on trial for?
by getting caught.
Vigilanteism, assaulting an officer, aiding and abetting a vigilante, stuff
Damn.
that can get you in jail for like 30, 40 years.
Damn.
And Kingpin is playing it totally legit, so that way she'll definitely rot. And then he can do whatever he wants to her in prison.
I don't like how
It's
you said
going
that.
good, man. Do you want to have a
He
hate
choked her out
speech?
mid-episode.
Do you want to have a hate speech about Cole North?
What's funny, homie brain. I said this. I also said this in my life. I hate that they made Cole North a bitch ass nigga in this show. I really do. I hate that they made him a bitch ass nigga. In the Chip Zdarsky run, he is a badass dude, if I remember, from Chicago that was doing everything to make the city a better place, but he was just rough and tumble, built like a brick shit house, not afraid to fight Daredevil one-on-one. As a matter of fact, there's a scene where the cops are surrounding him and they're about to jump Daredevil. He's like, no, no, no. Let me get my ones. And he beats the dog shit out of Daredevil, and Daredevil barely escapes because he's like 6'5" and like a real man. Instead, he's just a bitch ass nigga here that got burnt and is constantly quivering next to his commander. Like, what a hoe. Why even invoke Cole North's name if you're just going to make him a bitch ass
Ah,
nigga? It's not even the same character. It's not the same
damn,
character. It's so weird.
damn.
Hmm. Yikes.
Sorry. I have
What a
feelings
hoe.
about Cole North. Yeah. But yeah, I like the angle that the anti-vigilante that vigilante force really can't say how they know Matt Murdock, because
Right.
if they do, then they would be admitting to definitely committing a crime, and they would also probably be committing perjury. So they're damned if they do, damned if they don't.
Mm.
And can we talk
I love
about
this show.
Fisk, man? Because like
Oh my
now
god.
that you know his shorty is gone, the incorporation of black in the fits, it's just so perfect. Like it started
Yeah.
from mainly white, a little bit of black, and then it was a mainly like half and half, and then now it's just full on like black with a little bit of white. And you
I
got
didn't
that
notice
juxtaposed,
that.
juxtaposed with Daredevil's like going from the black suit back to the red, like for the fading of it with the spray paint. Like this shit is just really good television.
Yeah. Nah, this is dope. This is such a good season. I can't believe I wish the first season was as good as this. Not to sound too negative. I like the first season, but I love this season. It's
Yeah.
too good.
But it just, I mean, this is the power of continuity, though, because this, I mean,
Very true. Very
like we
true.
said, the greatest parts of the first season of Born Again was the people who are working on this one right now. So you know,
Very true. You're right.
Mm.
By the way, I'm calling you now. Buck is gonna die.
you think he's gonna be the third death of this season? I mean, it's been
I
some
would.
deaths.
I think. And you know who I think? I think Heather's gonna kill her.
Miss Glenn.
I think she's gonna kill her because she's turning into fucking Muse. She
Yeah,
keeps seeing this nigga, and he's been dead for months.
and not Fitz catching her. It was like, hey, do the fuck better.
Yeah,
Because like I
you
should kill you
wildin'.
right now. You killed my wife. You took my wife's property and just thought I wasn't going to find the fuck out.
Fucking psycho. She's going crazy. Not to
Mm.
mention the scene where she just bitch slaps Karen, essentially for like saying, "Yeah, I fucked your man better than you." That was crazy.
Yeah, yeah, they had a definitely a kill sex scene for sure, like about who could be turned on about things that they shouldn't be turned on the most. And obviously
Yeah.
Karen is winning because, bro,
Yeah, I see that image is real horny.
yeah,
Yeah, it's like aggressively horny. Like what's happening?
I'm just capturing images that I see on the screen, bro.
Yeah, she got her gripped up by the chin,
like
opening her
Karen
mouth like it
looking like
crazy.
it's looking, she looking like it's a glory shot. She's like, yes, I've been, I've been wanting this.
Yo,
It's
Yeah,
getting
it's
real
like she
freaky.
finally.
It's getting real freaky.
Yeah, it's
I
getting
don't
real
even know what's
freaked
gonna
out.
happen in the finale, but I just give it to me. Yes, wording and all.
Crazy.
And y'all say y'all don't want a free Diddy.
We didn't even mention Luke Cage
No.
being the one who started working with you know, Matthew Lillard's character. Like this is shit is progressing.
It is
Yeah.
progressing.
You said
And
Luke
you know,
Cage?
yeah, Luke Cage is working with the
They
DBs
just
Hey,
essentially.
they just
hey, they got
mentioned
Super
them, but yeah.
Negro.
If you remember at the end of Luke Cage season 2, he becomes a crime boss.
I hate the way his character is depicted in like most of the stuff he's in.
Yeah, he's super. It's the
Super
truth. You know,
Negro. Super
we've
nigga.
talked about this in Ultimates.
Yeah, just every chance they get.
Is he not a super Negro?
Unfortunately.
He's a super powered Negro. Does that make it the same?
No, he's super Negro. He's Negro times 2.
Negro times 2. Negro times 2. It sounds pretty cool to me.
Crazy.
All right. Last little bit. We've got the Kagurabachi trailer. Goodness gracious. I also want to say that whole
Gas.
flipping open through the page thing, that's definitely Marvel. I
Yeah.
know someone else probably did that, but that's Marvel. That's Marvel.
Hey
It's
man.
gas.
We all watched the trailer, right?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
How did we feel about Hate winning?
Do you want me to go first? Because it will be on brand.
Inviting you.
I love when hate wins actually. You know, it took a while for us to figure out what studio. Nothing that I know of that's like super duper relevant, but you know, with the hype that it has, all it has to do is animate it well enough for people not to hate it.
Yes.
Yeah. I think when it comes out, it's going to be one of the things that we talk about for that season. Like when I say talk about it, I mean like it's going to dominate whatever season it's in. And it's going up against some pretty heavy hitters. But the way that the manga has been hitting, the hype train is going to go stupid.
I said it in our first year. You know it's crazy when you make a nigga read.
When you make a nigga read.
When you make a nigga read, that's some shit that you got cooking.
Yeah.
It's gonna be so hyped just because it came at the perfect time. A lot of people were kind of down, not down, but not as excited for Shonen Jump because so many of their favorite series were ending.
Right? A lot of them.
And a lot of them. And we haven't had a proper, just straight up revenge manga in so long, like the true power fantasy of just killing everyone that has wronged you. And boy, oh boy, everyone just flooded into this.
Yeah.
And the pure memery of just having just straight up just a badass with a sword and a scar, like just hitting all the cliches and not giving a goddamn fuck.
Yeah.
Perfect storm. And the story is actually good, so that makes a difference.
Yeah, I think a lot of this is different from the shonen that we've gotten so far. Because, like you said, it is a straight up revenge story, but it's also not like the typical format that we've been getting with, like, all right, there's an MC and there's a demon and there's a team of 3 and there's a girl and there's like a white haired sensei. Like, it's not any of that stuff. Is I got this nuke and I got to go collect the other 7 nukes before bad things happen. I'm gonna kill everybody along the way.
Yeah, it's. I don't mean this in a disrespectful way. It's more straightforward. Of course, there's character growth and there is, changes and blah blah blah. But it's I am who I am. I'm going to kill a whole bunch of people. I will learn some things along the way, but niggas will die first.
Yeah, I think very much like the same thing we said about kaiju, where like sometimes all you need is a good burger.
Yep.
Matter of fact, that's who it's going to be going against. I'm pretty sure Kaiju is going to be back in 2027.
So Kaiju, Frieren season 3, Dungeon Meshi season 3, and I forget what else, but those are like the main ones that like pop up off the top of my head. And we might get JJK another season in 2027, which yeah.
Yeah, I hope they take like a year and some change. I'm not gonna lie. The map, but please let your people like see their families.
Let them see their families. Let them
go.
Gotcha.
Octa might be back by that time.
Oh yeah, gotcha. And we might get Soul Eater.
It's a possibility.
Soul Eater might come back.
Brotherhood Soul Eater.
Yeah, if it Gachiaka to end Soul Eater, I think that might be one of the only times we've seen like a super prominent mangaka and his little homie
at the same time.
Yeah,
that'd be cool. You know what they could call Soul Eater, like the Brotherhood version? They could call it Soul Eater Resonance.
Ooh,
I like that.
That'd be a great distinction.
That's tough. You better copyright that shit.
All right. So that they can sue the shit out of me.
Yeah. Or they can just go with something else and we pay money for something that's not going to be
right.
Oh man!
Regardless, we're all excited for Kagurabachi though. I'm excited to watch it. I'm excited to be part of the hype train. Excited for all the psychos on the internet to shot everyone down that doesn't love every little bit of it. I love all of it, bro. I do love the mess a little bit. I've been on Twitter more with the Dots and Lines Twitter, and it's good, wholesome, fun. Some psychopaths in there, but psychopaths for anime, so it's more tolerable.
Yeah.
Oh shit, we got that My Hero thing coming.
Yeah, we have the My Hero thing tomorrow morning. May 2nd. It's May 2nd.
Bro.
Oh, new episode of My Hero?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, the last episode.
Yeah. Older Todoroki has been getting cooked online. No pun.
He's so mid-looking?
Yeah.
Or is he getting boiled?
Damn, I really did have no idea that was as of the day of recording tomorrow. But damn, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's gonna be a stacked day.
Yeah.
Make sure only 24 hours left for the new episode of My Hero. Yep, it's coming out tomorrow.
Yep. How long is the episode? Is it a typical 30-minute John?
I'm sure it has to be because the special issue is only like 40 pages. They might have to add extra scenes just to make it a full episode for real.
For real.
Does anything important happen in the special issue?
Ship shit.
Shit. You see that Deku is like living his life as a hero. There's nothing important.
Cool, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah. It just gave niggas closure. It gave niggas the ship. It gave niggas knowing like, okay, it just gave niggas closure. It's like when you and your girl break up and like you see her in public and she's like, you were great. Thanks. I appreciate you.
Yeah.
W.
But hold on. We have recommendations.
Oh, we do.
Recommendations. My recommendation is Witch Hat.
Okay.
The drip from the Brim Caps. Crazy. Zesty Gojo. Also crazy. Just to stop the music with fear and intimidation of scaring somebody who is an elder in the community. Bananas. Like he put the fear of God in that man, dog.
That was YN energy.
Yo, yeah. He was like, I gotta tell the higher ups. He was like, no, you don't. I'll make you disappear. I don't know if you saw I just did that dragon, but I'll do that to you. Yeah. I'll knock all this shit over right now.
I'll knock all this shit over.
But that and just the overall world building and the storytelling, and I really like fantasy anime, and we haven't gotten really, really good fantasy anime in a long time. I guess Berserk is fantasy, but it's like grimdark fantasy. But we haven't gotten like real good fantasy in a long time, and this is like between this Dungeon Meshi, Delicious in a Dungeon, and Freerun, fantasy anime is up.
Okay, all right.
You gotta watch Wistoria, so hopefully you can maybe put that on that list too.
I will. I'm gonna add that to my list. I am.
I'm gonna go with two. No, one of them is not Wisteria. The first one is the Reze arc from Chainsaw Man. Shout out to my boy Denji. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully he gets some type of dub. I know it doesn't sound like it from the ending of what y'all said in part two, but fan fiction. Give my boy a W somewhere. And and then the second is going to be my Adventures of Superman because I really want to sit down and watch all that this weekend because I'm kind of I want to be up to date when the third season comes in June.
Just know Denji is the down bad king.
Yeah, he's bad. Yeah, it's bad for him. Yeah, we're bad. I gotta go to Tanner. Zatanna was really good.
Daredevil. Damn. Okay.
I'm choosing Daredevil and Zatanna. They're both really good. Zatanna's a great issue. I'm gonna try to see if Autumn likes Zatanna. I feel like she would.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see if she'd like to read it.
Yeah. The art alone probably hook her.
I mean, honestly, I'm just impressed by the fact that the dude was like, "Nah, I'm just gonna do everything. I'm just gonna do the whole thing. I'm gonna do the whole book. Leave me alone."
He's going crazy. There's no way you can keep that up for too long. But
give me my bag and a pile of Coke, and I'm straight.
Right, in a pile of Coke.
Hey, yo.
All right, a pile of Coke is crazy. And that was another great episode of Dots and Lines. Please like, share, subscribe, be nice to each other. Go out for free comic book day. I might put a clip up tomorrow just so I remind people it's free comic book day. Get out of the house. Go ahead. Interact with some people. Touch some grass. Touch a comic. I hope you guys enjoyed this. Hope you enjoyed this as much as we enjoyed creating it. Catch you later. Okay, bye.
She was a baddie too, man. I would let her blow for sure.
All right, I don't even know if I can keep that. Holy shit.